Hey guys, how's it going? It's Checks, and today's video is going to be an unboxing and review of the GripGear Movie Maker. This thing is a slider for your action cameras or small handheld cameras, but one thing is, it's a motorized slider. So, I hope you guys enjoy this video as much as I enjoyed using this product. Alright guys, so let's get this video started. Today's review is going to be different than my other reviews in that I'm going to be splitting this video into 4 different parts. The first part of this video will be the unboxing, then the second one will show you how to put this thing together, and what you guys are probably looking forward to are the test shots. And finally, I will be sharing my opinion on this slider or movie maker. So after getting everything out of the box correctly, it comes with the tray with everything inside of it and the manual. The tray came a little dented on one corner, but that's okay because it didn't touch anything. So the first thing you'll see on the edges of the box are the 2 tracks, which are approximately 1 foot long each, and one of them already comes with the a connector on it, so you can connect track 1 to track 2. The next thing I pull out is the remote, so you can wirelessly control the motor without touching it, which is a very nice touch, so you don't have to fidget with the motor itself and create movement. Second thing is the ball head, so you can connect your handheld cameras and your GoPro onto the motor. And for the main showcase of this slider is the motor. The next thing you see me pull out is the phone holder. So now you can attach your phone to the slider just in case you didn't have a GoPro or handheld camera. And finally, the last thing I pull out is the rotator, so you can use the panning feature on this motor, which it does have. Alright guys, so this is the assembly part of the video, and to get started we'll start off with the tracks. So with the track with the connector already on it, unscrew both screws and scoot it up forward so that you can slide on the second track onto it. Might be a little tight when first putting it on, but it'll get easier and once you use it more. So after getting the track assembled and fully connected, we can start using the motor. So first, to use the motor, we have to attach the ball head to it. So all you have to do is unscrew that little screw in the back of the motor and put in the ball head right on it, and tighten it as soon as you put it inside the socket. Now after that, just like any other ball head, you can unscrew the screw to loosen the ball to move it around to your liking. So after installing the ball head onto the motor, you can now screw anything you want on it that has a 1/4 inch screw, which means you can put on your GoPro, your small handheld cameras, or the iPhone or phone mount that came with the box. So after we got everything figured out, the tracks and the ball head, we can now put in the batteries for the motor. Gladly, this came with 2 AAA batteries inside the box, which is very nice of them to do. Keep in mind though, 2 AAA batteries only last about 2 hours, and those are the same results that I came out with too. Or you can use the second option by plugging in a micro USB, which you can plug into your power bank. So to install the 2 AAA batteries, you can unscrew this little lid for the side of the motor with the blue peg sticking out. That blue peg, if you were wondering, is the peg that you use if you want to use the panning feature of this motor, which you can do, and I'll show you that at a later time. Alright, so for the last step, all you have to do is put the motor on the track itself. The motor has already guided rails so it can glide onto the track very easily. So to put it on the track, all you have to do is loosen one of these screws and detach one of the tracks from the connector. After that, you can pick up the motor and put it on the track. But one thing I forgot to mention is on the peg that I mentioned in the battery section, you can pull that out and then you can freehand it, or you can put it on the track very easily where that the gears don't touch the ridges of the track. But in the clip you're seeing right now, I did not do that, so it made it very hard to put on the track since the gears all have to move. So once you get it on the track, all you have to do is just put the tracks back together and screw it back up. Okay, to get this slider working, there are two modes to turn it on, a low mode and a high mode. A low mode goes up to 6 different power settings or speed settings, while high can go up to 8, and 8 is the highest speed setting you can go on this slider. But keep in mind, 8 is still really slow, so you might have to speed up video in your video editor. So, to use this thing, you can either use the buttons on the motor itself, or use the remote. So the plus and minus system are telling it to increase the number of speed, and the left and right is to tell the motor which way to go. So as you could see, I could not use the remote, so I pressed the physical button on the motor, but in order to make the remote work, it is just a quick press on the left or right arrows, which I mistakenly pressed longer than that. So as you can see, the 8th or the fastest speed you can go is still pretty slow. So I just sped it up so you guys don't have to keep watching the slow slider slide across the track. And I'm sorry about this, but I could not get the footage from my iPhone because apparently my phone died midway recording, so that sucked. And I zoom in on this middle section because that's when the two tracks meet, and I've seen on some Amazon reviews that they say the slider cannot pass the middle section or it fidgets when it crosses that, but in my case, no. So don't let that deter you from buying this thing because they probably got defective tracks. And one last thing before we enter the test shot section of this video is how to use the panning feature. So in this clip you see right now, I show you how you could use the battery pack to power the motor, and this is what I did. And if you were just wondering, yes, you can have the AAA batteries in while you use the micro USB power. So when I take this off, you can see me pull out the peg so that it comes off very easy instead of just forcing it off like I did earlier. So on that same exact side of the motor where the blue peg is, you can use the thing that I pulled out last on the unboxing part, which is the little circular thing with the 1/4 inch screw on it, and just line it up with the edges on the sides of the circle and click it in. After doing that, now you can just screw in your camera or GoPro or phone mount. And I'm sorry if the quality is a bit different than before because as you can see, I'm using my main camera for this panning demonstration. So I'm currently using the my iPhone 6s to record it, so sorry if the quality got worse. Hey guys, so in the beginning of the video, I said I would give the test shots and my review on this item, but I decided to split this video into 2 different videos just because of how long it would be. If I did put the review into shots, it would be about 25 minutes long, and I decided to split it onto 2 videos. So if you guys want to see the review, please go down in the description and click on the video link to the review. Thanks.